Hello. Another miserable blue sky California fall day. It definitely feels like it's going to be in the high 70s today. But they're still claiming that Tuesday it's going to rain, and our weather from that point on will change. People are everywhere today. Okay, we seem to have a bird fight up in the trees. That's cool. Let's talk about something. Hang on a second. It's almost as busy as downtown San Francisco. Really, this is crazy. So let's talk about natural gas. Wait for somebody to come up the cliff and make me move. Is it an alternative to any other fossil fuel? Well, that's kind of a mixed bag, yes and no. What is natural gas? Mostly methane, alkanines, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, CO2, nitrogen, and hydrogen sulfate. Also can have some helium in it. Let's just take one ingredient, the hydrogen sulfate. That has high amounts of problems with our immune system and our brain barrier, blood barrier. Also the mucus system it doesn't like that chemical at all, hydrogen sulfide. So when you burn this gas, some of these, like nitrogen, which is something we breathe and which is most of what's in our atmosphere, it goes unburnt. But hydrogen sulfide goes off as a sulfur, and the methane turns into CO2. So you're really not doing much good by converting from one type of fossil fuel to another. Your best bet has to be alternative. Winds, water, and solar for now. Don't know how long solar will last. Just crazy. Way out here, so busy. Okay, we're gonna head on up this trail here. This is a pretty steep one, so. And once we get up there, maybe we can find another place to do a video. The rest of the video. So a lot of people think that the situation is incredibly unfixable. I disagree. I think we can do most of our power generation through water and wind, with a little solar for the part that we can't do with wind or water. Now, natural gas is pretty much our only source of clean, somewhat clean, burning heat for heat sources in homes and buildings. We don't want to use all that up. What the hell will people do without any natural gas to burn for heat? The forests are just about gone. Can't use that. If you use what's left of the peat, or coal, it's a sad situation. And our people in charge are completely ignoring it. More warnings are coming out that if we don't pay more attention to our CO2 emissions, that we're going to miss our climate goals of 1.5C very quickly here. It's time to act. Water power has to be the cleanest there is, because it doesn't take a whole lot of engineering or construction to make it happen. One giant water source up here, one reservoir down here. Solar might pump the water from here to here. As the water comes down, it generates electricity. It goes back into the reservoir, and so it works. When solar can't pump the water, there's wind. When wind can't pump the water, there's humans. Maybe you could have a wheel that people walk or push for an hourly wage. Hey, find some work for people that way, and they get good leg muscles and arm muscles pushing this stuff. Or maybe walking a giant wheel, or walking inside a giant wheel which generates electricity. The problem isn't that we can't find alternatives. The problem is that we got too many humans, and our consumption is so high. We need to reduce our electric consumption by about 2/3 for alternatives to work. And that means that we definitely 100% need to figure out what to do with all the excess humans everywhere, ever ending. They're just everywhere now. You can't go anywhere without seeing them. We're literally pushing our boundary. But that has to be a male-female decision, you know, whether you're going to have another human or not, or whether you're going to adopt one. We don't need another birth for about 70 years. Okay, well, let's go up this way and finish off the video. I'm hearing all this crackling, as if there's people walking all around us. But what it is, it's the crows are eating seeds and dropping them down on the ground. I do suspect that's what that fight was all about. Whose tree is whose? So really, the only way we're ever going to fix any kind of environmental catastrophe is by controlling the human numbers. We're a very destructive, mean kind of an animal on this planet. We go over the top of everything else. We just stick a blade in the ground and we plow it away. Okay, here comes somebody. So I don't know where to go with it, really. I've asked people to try and have adopted kids out and about, and they just say no way. That all the adopted kids are sickly and drug kids and that sort of thing. So I don't know how the ending of this story is going to be, but it sure doesn't look good, considering all of the tearing apart our countries that's going on at this very moment. I'm going to head over this way. I guess that'll be the end of the video for today. So, I definitely appreciate all of the comments on the last videos. They're very good. I like to read them. And here comes somebody. So until next time.